Hey, Promsy fam, and welcome back. It is your girl, Robin here, founder of Promsy.com, your absolute go-to for all things prom magic. Okay, so today we're diving into something that is so important. How to have the most amazing prom night ever, even if, huge crowds and loud music kind of freak you out. If the thought of prom feels a little more stressful than special, this one is for you. Let's get into it. You know the scene. We've all seen it in the movies a million times, right? Prom is supposed to be the one magical, perfect night. Everything looks like it's shot in slow motion with a glitter filter. It's supposed to be like the best night of your entire life. No pressure or anything. But what if it doesn't feel like that? What if the idea of a jam-packed, super loud room makes your stomach just, do a backflip? I so get it. I remember before my own prom, I was an absolute mess. I was up to 2 in the morning, just scrolling, heart pounding, worrying about literally everything. For so many of us, that perfect night can honestly feel more like a perfect recipe for a panic attack. Okay, so first things first, if you are feeling this way, you are so not alone. It's not a glitch in you, it's a glitch in the system. Prom can be this perfect storm for your nervous system. I mean, you've got loud music, flashing lights, hundreds of people. It's a lot to handle. And get this, scientists say that about 15 to 20% of us are introverts, or highly sensitive persons, or just kind of wired a little differently. That's like 1 in every 5 people. So seriously, look around your friend group. The odds are someone else in your squad feels the exact same way. All right, let's do a super quick brain science lesson, but make it cute. For an extroverted brain, all that prom chaos, the music, the people, the energy, it triggers a dopamine rush. It feels amazing, pure excitement. But for an introvert's brain, that exact same chaos can hit the panic button in your amygdala. That's your brain's little alarm system, and it just starts screaming, danger, which kicks you straight into fight or flight mode. And that is where all that anxiety comes from. But here is the amazing, incredible, fantastic news. You do not have to choose between being miserable at prom or staying home with a major case of FOMO. Nope, you can totally hack the system. You are in the driver's seat, and you have all the power to design a prom night that actually feels good to you. Which brings us to the pregame. This is your epic strategy session. A truly great night starts way before you even step into your outfit. It's all about planning and controlling what you can, so your brain has way less stuff to worry about later. Okay, let's talk about what is truly the ultimate introvert hack. Going with a squad instead of a date. I'm telling you, it is a game changer. When you're in a group, you get what I call the buffer effect. You don't have to carry the conversation all night long. Plus, you have a built-in escape hatch. If you need a break, you can just slip away for a few minutes and there's zero guilt because your friends are right there keeping the vibe going. This one is huge. You have to lower the stakes. All this pressure to have the quote-unquote best night of your life is just way too much. So let's reframe it. What is prom, really? It's just a party in fancy clothes. That's it. Your only job is to show up, maybe eat some free food, and do some people watching. Anything on top of that is just a bonus. If there is one thing anxiety absolutely hates, it's the unknown. So the best way to fight back is to give it a schedule. Plan out your whole night, from what time you're starting your makeup to where you're taking photos and even what time you plan on leaving. Having a roadmap just takes away all those what-ifs and lets your brain finally relax and be in the moment. Can we all just make a pact right now to officially cancel the phrase beauty is pain? Because it is a total lie. If your shoes are pinching your toes or your dress is scratching you, your brain is using up precious energy just dealing with being uncomfortable. We need that energy for, having fun. Comfort is absolutely everything. So here are a few of my favorite ways to stay comfy. If you're wearing a suit, a super soft undershirt is a must. And my all-time favorite hack, the shoe bait and switch. You wear the gorgeous, maybe slightly painful heels for pictures, and then you swap into some cute, comfy sneakers for dancing. Trust me, it's dark on the dance floor. Nobody will even notice. Okay, it is time to build your personal survival kit. And no, I'm not just talking about lip gloss and blotting papers. This is your secret weapon stash for calming your nervous system down when things start to feel like a little too much. I am low-key obsessed with these ideas. Okay, first, high-fidelity earplugs. They don't block sound, they just turn the volume down a little so you can still hear your friends. How cool is that? A fidget ring is a super subtle way to get that nervous energy out. And this one's wild. Sour candy can literally shock your senses and stop a panic attack in its tracks.
A little roll-on lavender oil can reset your brain, and a pair of sunglasses is your best friend if those strobe lights start to feel intense.
All right, you have pre-gamed, you've packed your survival kit. Now it's time to hack the actual party. These are your in-the-moment strategies for navigating the night like the pro you are. So the second you walk through those doors, do a quick scan of the room. Where's the quietest spot? Is there a patio outside? An empty hallway? A lobby area? Find it. That is now your official safe zone. Whenever the dance floor feels like too much, you can just retreat there for a minute to catch your breath. It's so much easier to enjoy the party from the edges than from the middle of the chaos. Let us all take a moment to appreciate the power of the bathroom. It is the introvert's ultimate sanctuary. I mean, it's the one place you are guaranteed to be completely alone for a few minutes. So don't wait until you're already feeling overwhelmed. Plan on taking little scheduled maintenance breaks every hour or so just to go in there and recharge your social battery. And while you're in your little bathroom sanctuary, try this. It's called box breathing, and it's so easy. You just breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 4, breathe out for 4, and hold again for 4. Doing this just a couple of times sends a direct signal to your brain that you're safe, and it can calm your entire nervous system down in like under a minute. It's magic. Let's debunk a major prom myth right now. You do not have to stay until the very last song. In fact, the absolute coolest move is to leave while you're still having a good time. It's called an Irish exit. You don't need to make a big announcement or say goodbye to every single person. Just grab your squad and slip out. Or you can prearrange a rescue call with a parent if you need an easy excuse. Zero guilt allowed. You did it. You survived prom. But the work isn't quite over. Now we need to talk about recovery, because the introvert hangover is a very, very real thing. The day after a big social event, your brain might feel kind of foggy and you might feel totally drained. That is so normal. Your brain just worked overtime. So while everyone else is at some loud after party, you get to embrace JMO, the joy of missing out. Choosing comfy sweatpants, a weighted blanket, and your favorite Netflix show is not lame. It is a victory. It's called self-care, and you earned it. And I really want you to let this one sink in, because it is so important. The real win isn't about being the last one on the dance floor. The victory is waking up the next morning feeling happy and rested with some really great memories, all because you honored what you needed and you did prom completely 100% your way. So just remember this. You have all the tools. You have all the power to create a night that feels genuinely amazing for you. So my question for you is, how are you going to take these hacks and engineer your own perfect anxiety-free prom night? You have so got this.